All rise.
Welcome to the Cyber Law and Business Report. Get the top story on the hot button internet legal topics of the day. This is your home for the latest on internet law and policy. Hear the latest net trends impacting business and have your questions answered right here. This is the Cyber Law and Business Report. Now, please welcome your host, the founder of the Internet Law Center, Bennet Kelley.
Good morning. This is Bennet Kelley. I'm from broadcasting live from the Internet Law Center here in sunny Santa Monica, California, the heart of Silicon Beach. Please be seated. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about a very hot topic, the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, more commonly known as TPP. And we have with us from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, their Senior Vice President for Asian Affairs, Tami Overby. We're talking about the TPP. And so, Tami, in a nutshell, why is the TPP a good idea?
It's a good idea because it allows the U.S. to participate in shaping the very important trade rules in Asia. And if the U.S., if TPP fails and the U.S. isn't able to help move this agreement forward, others will move ahead without us. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement I was talking about a moment ago, led by China and India, the U.S. is not part of that agreement. And again, that agreement has a lower ambition and would, from our view, be detrimental to our companies. So we really want to help shape the rules in Asia. We want the TPP standard to flow into something that will eventually become the free trade area of the Asia Pacific. When China hosted APEC last year, they were very eager in moving that concept forward, and of course they would like to be able to choose the model that's going to be used for that. So there really is a race here going on in Asia to set the rules.
And but we want to thank Tami for joining us. This is a very important debate that's going on. It's a lot of the same issues that came up in SOPA and elsewhere. And so we will be covering TPP again. We will have someone obviously from the other side to give a different perspective of TPP. And as this agreement winds down, we'll be bringing it to you and we'll be explaining to you, and we'll give you a good feel of really what's going on there. But this is just the beginning. We still haven't finalized it. But I want to thank Tami for joining us today, and also want to thank her boss, Myron Brilliant, a good friend of mine, for helping us with this. Next week, actually, we got a really interesting program. We got Heather Antoine. We'll be talking a lot about what's going on in some of the other areas of social media we don't talk as much about, on Pinterest and elsewhere, where maybe some of the rules are being pushed a little bit too far. So Heather Ender's going to talk about that. She's a fellow internet lawyer here in Beverly Hills, just nearby. So we look forward to having her next week. And so just join us. Be sure to check out our blog as usual, cyberlawradio.wordpress.com. Check us out on Twitter, Cyberlaw Radio. And again, check out the Internet Law Center. We're at internetlawcenter.net. We're a full-service internet law firm. We provide legal services in all aspects of internet business, online advertising, intellectual property, as well as on cyber harassment. So check us out at internetlawcenter.net and check out our blog at ilccyberreport.com. So that's all we have for today. Thank you again. This is Bennet Kelley. See you next week right here in sunny California. Court is adjourned.
This has been a presentation of WebmasterRadio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of WebmasterRadio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of WebmasterRadio.fm is prohibited.